Genesis 29 is where Jacob goes looking for love and gets outsmarted before the wedding night is even over. Jacob continued his journey and finally arrived in the land of the eastern people. He saw a well in a field with shepherds waiting beside it because there was a large stone covering the opening. They said they needed everyone there before they could roll the stone away and water the flocks. While Jacob was still talking with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep. She was a shepherdess. Jacob asked who they were, and they said they knew Laban, Rebekah's brother. When Jacob heard that and saw Rachel, he went up, rolled the stone away from the well, and watered Laban's flock. Then Jacob kissed Rachel and began to weep. He told her he was her relative, Rebekah's son. Rachel ran home and told Laban. When Laban heard Jacob had arrived, he ran to meet him, embraced him, and brought him into his house. Jacob explained everything, and Laban said, "You are my own flesh and blood." Jacob stayed with Laban and worked for him. After a month, Laban asked what Jacob wanted as wages. Jacob loved Rachel, and Rachel was beautiful and had a lovely figure. But Rachel had an older sister named Leah. Jacob told Laban he would work 7 years for Rachel. And Jacob worked the 7 years, but they seemed like only a few days because he loved her. When the time was complete, Jacob asked for Rachel. So Laban gathered everyone, made a feast, and that night he gave Jacob Leah instead. In the morning, Jacob realized he had been deceived. He confronted Laban, and Laban said it wasn't their custom to give the younger daughter before the older. He told Jacob to finish Leah's wedding week, and then he would also give him Rachel if Jacob worked another 7 years. So Jacob agreed. He finished the week with Leah, and then Laban gave him Rachel too. Jacob loved Rachel more than Leah, and Leah was deeply unloved, but God saw her pain. God opened Leah's womb, and she began to have children. She gave birth to Reuben and said God had seen her misery. Then Simeon, saying God had heard she was unloved. Then Levi, and then Judah, and she said, "This time I will praise the Lord." Genesis 29 is a chapter of love, manipulation, and quiet suffering. It shows that even in messy families, God still sees the one everybody overlooks. Follow for the next chapter.